We negotiate much more often than we realize. We negotiate with our partners, family, and friends about where to go eat or where to have a vacation. Negotiations are happening all the time. You will see now that you'll start paying attention. If we know a negotiation is coming, one of the best things we can do is to prepare. Often when we find ourselves in a negotiation situation, we're not thinking ahead of time about what we actually want to get out of it, or what our options even are. Perhaps we're nervous about it and can't think about it. Or we're so relaxed that we just figure we'll figure it out when we get there. In any case, there are a couple things to keep in mind when you're negotiating. The first thing is to identify your target. So this is your goal, what you're hoping to get. In an employment situation, this might be the salary you're hoping to get or what you would like to pay your potential employee as an employer. So the focus here is on the ideal. The second thing is to identify your reservation. So this is your lower limit or how far you are willing to go from your target. Again, in an employment situation, it would be the lowest salary that you're willing to accept. Or if you're an employer, it's the most you're willing to pay this employee. If you already have these two elements, your target or your goal, your reservation or your limit, then you're already better prepared than most negotiators. But there's one more thing to consider, and that is to identify what would happen if you couldn't come to an agreement, if you couldn't negotiate this deal. And that is your BATNA. BATNA stands for the best alternative to a negotiated agreement. So this defines what happens if you walk away. For example, if the final offer from the employer is way below your reservation, and therefore it's beyond your BATNA, you know, based on your preparation, that it's not going to be good for you. Having an alternative, therefore, can be something tangible, like another job offer, but it can also be something imagined, such as the list of books you will read if you don't get this job and have all that free time. Research shows actually that in an imagined alternative, so one that is maybe not there yet or doesn't even exist, already affects your behavior, so you can negotiate a little bit more assertively. Taken together, if you have all of these three things in mind, you are already very prepared for your negotiation.